already gone, and whisper your words like secrets written in an old moleskin.
Hi there, and thanks for watching. We traveled from Oslo Airport Gardermoen to London. The flight takes about an hour and a half, and the Heathrow Express into London takes just over 15 minutes. Trains from Paddington to Bath takes approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes. With good slack on all transitions, we spent about 8 hours from home in Lillestrøm, just outside of Oslo, to Bath. The Bath bun is baked from wheat flour, milk, sugar and butter. The filling is at least too many sugar cubes, 12 pieces, mixed with eggs. The one we ate also had jam, and the bun had a glaze of milk and even more sugar on top. We got jam and buttercream to put on extra. This is the Abbey Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. It's commonly known as Bath Abbey. I will come back to this beautiful abbey later in this episode. Pulteney Bridge is a bridge over the River Avon in Bath. It was completed by 1774 and connected the city with the land of the Pulteney family. Designed by Robert Adams in a Palladian style, it is highly unusual in that it has shops built across its full span on both sides. Join us for a walk around the corner and we'll take a look. This is one of only 4 bridges in the world to have shops across the entire span on both sides. The others are in Florence and Venice, both in Italy, and Erfurt in Germany. The bridge is now 45 meters, that's 148 feet long, and it's 18 meters, that's 58 foot wide. So 58 feet that correspond then to the length of a medium-long narrowboat. Wow, look here! We can take a walk down to the riverside. There are some steps down. Yes, we are walking down. And here, wow, it's a restaurant. Yes, marvelous. Wow, look here! Oh, what a view! This is absolutely gorgeous. The River Avon is a river in the southwest of England. To distinguish it from a number of other rivers of the same name, it is often called the Bristol Avon. The name Avon is a cognate of the Welsh word Avon, that means river. The Avon rises just north of the village of Acton Turville in South Gloucestershire, before flowing through Wiltshire into Somerset. In its lower reaches from Bath, where it meets the Canal, to the Severn estuary at Avonmouth, near Bristol. Wow, look at this view. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, I definitely want to come back to Bath and take a closer look at the whole city. Here we are on the streets again, and you can see it's flower everywhere. It's really, really beautiful. A nice city. Here we are at the Abbey Church of St. Peter and St. Paul, commonly known as Bath Abbey. As we see, it is located right next to the Roman bath. It is one of the largest examples of Perpendicular Gothic architecture in the West Country in southwest of England. The church architecture is cruciform in plan and can seat up to 1,200 patrons. The Abbey is a Grade 1 listed building, particularly noted for its fan vaulting. The church has 2 organs and a peal of 10 bells. The entire monastery is built of Bath stone, which gives it the characteristic bright yellow color of this stone. There are 52 windows in the monastery, which covers almost 80% of the wall area in the monastery. Hæ? Ja, dem har solkrem. Da går vi dit. I hvert fall kjøpt den. Ja. Ja. Jeg skal ta en annen gang. The Roman Baths is one of the finest historic sites in Northern Europe and one of the most popular tourist attractions in the UK. Hidden beneath the present city of Bath lies the stone remains of one of the finest religious spas of the ancient world. In 2011, the Roman baths underwent a massive £5.5 million redevelopment to make them more accessible and preserve them for the next 100 years. This is the Gorgon's head, and it's the best known object in the Roman bath collection. The ancient Roman baths contains natural spring water which still flows in the River Avon. The main purpose of the bath was to allow the Romans to purify themselves. Most Romans living in the city went to the bathhouse every day to clean themselves. The Roman baths were perfectly designed on all sides. The inner part had a hot spring pool, while the outer part, mainly the terrace, was lined with Victorian statues of Britain's governors and the greatest Roman emperors. It was hot in the Roman bath today too. The sun was shining and it was 33 degrees. We had to apply sunscreen to keep the Nordic pale complexion.
Se på det! Det var ikke så ille nå.
Jo. He's the holder, bro.
Yeah.
You should the holder.
Det svarte for dårlig.
The baths were also a place for socializing. Friends met at the bath to talk and have meals. Sometimes men held business meetings or discussed politics in the baths. Here we are at the gym. The area will take you into the courtyard where the ancient visitors worked out to keep fit and healthy prior to heading into the bath themselves. Sulis Minerva, the Celtic goddess of holy water and healing, was equated with Minerva, the Roman goddess of wisdom, arts and crafts. She was seen as the goddess of justice. In addition to justice, Sulis Minerva was also honored as the goddess of healing, power and peace. To this day, people come from all over the world to visit her here in Bath and honor her with coins to pray for happiness, peace and good health for themselves and their family members and loved ones. Around 1 million visitors comes to the Roman baths every year. It's understandable because this was truly an experience. Thank you, England. Now we just had to cool down with a drink and sit and just watch life go by. 250 meters east of Bath Abbey and overlooking Pulteney Bridge is the Parade Gardens, a park in Bath with a small cafe and a stage where various bands play concerts in the summer. Bath has many beautiful green spaces incorporated into its Gregorian architecture, but this park along the River Avon has the most beautiful surroundings. The Circus is a historic ring of large terraced houses in the city of Bath, forming a circle with 3 entrances. Designed by the architect John Wood the Elder, it was built between 1754 and 1769 and is considered an outstanding example of Georgian architecture. The name comes from the Latin circus, which means a ring, oval or circle. The circus is divided into 3 segments of equal length, with a lawn and some large trees in the middle. Each segment faces one of the 3 entrances, which ensures that the classic facade is always presented straight ahead. Look at this. We found a very good tapas in Bath. Here they had left their marks and insanely good taste on all the dishes. I love tapas and this was top 2, sharing with Bar San Joan in Chorlton, just outside of Manchester. After a long day in Bath, it was just amazing to come to the hotel and take a bath in Bath. We had to do a bit of shopping before picking up the narrow boat, and in the center of Bath there were all sorts of shops and beautifully decorated everywhere with flowers. Really a lovely city.
Er du som kommenterer der?
Station.
Og hvor skal vi nå?
Trowbridge.
Trowbridge, all right.
Okay, a small conversation in Norwegian there. We are on the Bath Spa station, the train station, and we are going to Trowbridge to pick up the narrowboat. Okay, this was part 8 of our series from the summer holiday 2022 on the Kennet and Avon Canal in England. If you haven't seen the other episodes, go to By the Old Canal on YouTube and watch episodes 1 to 7. The clips you see now are taken from these films. And last but not least, thank you for the trip, Helene.